Hi, my name is Jip. I'm a first-year student at Fontys University of Applied Sciences. I study Industrial Design Engineering. This study program is based in Venlo in the Netherlands. And today I will tell you a little bit about what it means to be an Industrial Design Engineer, the study program itself, and why I chose it. So first off, what actually is Industrial Design Engineering? This is a very broad term because to be an industrial design engineer, you need to have different set of skills, because this means that you are the designer of a product, but you're also partly the engineer, and you need to have an eye as an innovator. But you also need to be able to communicate on a certain level with for example, your clients, but also manufacturers, engineers, and marketing departments, etc. So all in all, very broad. But because you are not only the designer or the engineer, you are way more than that. You have to think about every single aspect of a product from the beginning of the design process until it's an actual product in the hands of the final user. So I chose IDE because for me it's very interesting that it's an internationally based study program with a lot of different cultures and different students from all around the world. Also, the English language is interesting to me because then I can always, after this study program, go international. And which helps going international is that you have 2 internships in the study program you can do anywhere in the world, in any company you can achieve. And also in this study program we work with the SEAL method learning. That means social engaged action learning, which is very different from the traditional learning system. So it's project-based learning, and I'll explain a little more about that later on. So when the study program, when you're done with the study program, the career opportunities or job prospects is very broad. You can end up in a design agencies and work with external clients, but you could also end up in a production or manufacturing company where they design and manufacture their own products. But also you could end up in service industry, because there is a lot of question and opportunity for designers today. Of course, you can also try and go further with studying, because after this study you have the bachelor degree of science, and you can there's a lot of different masters you can enroll in. So all in all, a lot of opportunities, because with this program you get a wide range of skill sets, from simple sketching to engineering and different technical skills. These skills you develop by project-based learning system. Here you are not assessed on grades or exams, you don't have any, but you're assessed on competencies that you develop throughout projects with actual clients. So instead of a test, your grade, or not grade, but your credits will depend on how you are doing in the program and how your progress is going. We do this by making a competencies portfolio in each semester. Here you see how much you grew and how much you still need to work on and what you need to work on. The companies you're being assessed on are professional practice, and professional practice means how well you are able to communicate, but also how you reflect upon yourself and how you are managing yourself in a project and in the group. And then you're also based on the other competences like orientation in research, analysis, idea generation, concept development, and realization. All of these competences you can work on in the projects itself. So with these different projects, you're actually working with actual companies. So it's already a very professional setting you are set in immediately. And in these projects, if we don't know what to do anymore, we don't know where to go further with this project, we are being led by our coaches, and we can ask for workshops to learn what we need to know in these projects. And here is an example of one of our projects we did. We got a question to design a new eating experience in the Flying V concept. This is a new aircraft design. So we came up with different ideas to make airplanes. Like airplane meals, a whole different experience. We came up with a different chair idea, and also different ideas how to package the food, but we also came up with robots. So even one project can be very broad. This is another example of a project we did. This was with the company called Borghini. Here we got a question to design new kitchen appliances for mixers, etc. And here students came up with different attachments for already existing mixers, like you see here. But they also came up with new fun cooking ideas and way more. Here you can see that the students, they show their ideas in different ways. So someone made a 3D model, and here's also a 3D model, and some still show sketches. And you learn all of this in the study program. Okay. And while doing these projects, you work on your skills and competences. At the end of every semester, you have to present your development portfolio, so your competences portfolio. And here you will be getting the credits. And you get a yellow or a green light. Green means that you are doing well and you are as expected. And if you get a yellow light, that means that it's not as expected, but if you work on it well, you could go further with the program. At the end of the second semester, you can also get a red light. That means that the coaches don't see you fitting into this program anymore. But this is actually only really if you don't show any progress in it. And after that, the semesters will still go on with projects, and later in the in the third and fourth year, you can go work in an actual company. Okay, so this is what we see as our program. Our program is 60% creative design and 14% technical background. Interacting with users, so user-face design, technology and environment is very important. You learn about function, appearance and manufacturing. The focus lies on the best products for different needs and clients and users. You can find more information about the study program on our website. On this page you can find also online open days, and here students can find more information about the study program, including recordings of the study program presentation my coach did, and movies of students, but also contact data from current students like myself, and contact data for the study program, so also for my coach, and information about upcoming events. And if you have any further questions about the administration and accommodation, you can always contact the Student Service Center. And for a little less complicated questions, anything about the study program and how it's going and stuff like that, you can always ask a lot of questions via WhatsApp to me. And you can also contact my coach. Thank you for listening, and I hope you make a right decision for your studies next year.